Hey Cougar Nation, I'm Rachel. I'm El Jefe's wife. I'm filling in for Ethan Erickson, and we have Alma Calvert here today, and this is our third interview with her. Make sure you watch part 1 and 2 where she talks about a little bit more about high school and her life and her family. So in part 3, we're going to talk a little bit about Tegan, who was a player last year who was pushing for women's sports and women's basketball to be more in line with men's basketball. How did you feel about that, and how does that carry over to you?
She was super awesome. She did her entire master's thesis on kind of this whole thing of having equal representation, or marketing and just all that kind of stuff for women's sports. And I just think that was super cool for her to do, because we've honestly already seen the changes happening.
What changes have you noticed?
So last year, one of the biggest ones that we were kind of pushing for, well, not the biggest, but one of the ones we were pushing for was we used to have the chicken dance song at our games. Yeah. And it is cute and it's fun, but it kind of just promotes more of a atmosphere for grandparents, or on that side of the spectrum, or really young little kids.
So more fun.
Yeah, but we just we wanted to promote our games more to the students, and try to get the student section there. So we've tried to have more things at timeouts, and things that gets the rock involved, which is really fun. But yeah, there's been quite a few things, so it was really cool just to see firsthand her talking to a lot of people, not only at BYU but other places that kind of helped her with that. So
what does that mean to you as a BYU basketball player?
I think it's really cool that she was pushing so hard for that, just because I think we don't really get as many fans as the men's team, which is whatever, but we just need better marketing to help us out a little bit, and promote our games. And I know they're not always at the best times or whatever, but yeah, I just think it's because we both we work just as hard as the men's team does every day in practice, and I don't know, it's just hard when you're not really getting as many people at your games, because that atmosphere it's really cool to be in. We had one game last year, our Gonzaga game was our senior night, and we had a record-breaking number of fans at our game.
Yeah.
And it was the coolest environment to be in. It was super fun, so we've been trying to get back to that. So
what does that mean to you as a player, to have that many people show up?
It's just really cool to play in front of that many people, and just have all those people. You just know that they are appreciating what you've been working so hard to do your whole life, the whole season and everything. So kind of fun.
Do you find the fans to be pretty positive?
Yeah, we love having fans there. It's really fun to have people cheering us on. So
yeah. Well, let's move a little bit into what you're doing in school. So you're a sophomore at BYU, right?
Yeah.
What are you studying?
So I haven't really applied to any programs yet. I'm probably gonna do that after winter semester coming up. But I am doing all the prereqs for the business school. Yeah. So I do want to get into the business school. Not sure what program yet, but yeah.
What does your school schedule look like? Because you practice until lunchtime, and then do you just have to schedule your classes around your practice schedule?
I honestly only have 2 in-person classes, and so those fall on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then my other classes are just online. So we try to avoid Fridays a lot, maybe even Thursdays, just because we have games, we have to travel, and it just makes it hard. So honestly, I've liked that some of my classes are online, just so I can do the homework when I have time, and I don't have to go to class. So
what's your favorite class?
My this is gonna sound lame, but I have an information systems class right now, and we're learning how to code, which I think is just super interesting.
Yeah,
it might be nerdy, but that's okay.
Are you really good at math?
I'm not really good. I do okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But what's interesting about coding to you?
I don't know. I think it's just because, like, you can just write it on the computer and it just pops up. We're learning how to do a website right now. Like, code, like, just make a website from scratch. And just, like, putting it on the page and then going to the other screen and being like, it works. It's just, like, it's just the best feeling. It's like, yes.
What is the website going to be?
The one right now we're doing is just, like, a simple, like, just, like, writing a resume. So it's, like, the most basic possible thing. So,
yeah.
I'm not in a very advanced class right now.
Did you have any fun jobs growing up?
No, I don't think I ever had a job.
You were so busy with basketball.
I had so many sports, honestly, with all three, because I played softball, volleyball, and basketball.
Oh, yeah.
For, like, all the way up until high school, basically. So it's just, I had so
every
many practices.
season you had a sport.
Yeah. So, honestly, my parents, I was so lucky that they were so supportive of that and didn't make me get a job. So
yeah.
It's nice.
What kinds of things do you like to do in your spare time?
I don't really have a lot of spare time, to be honest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do like watching shows just because it's calm. Like, I don't have to do anything.
What do you like to watch?
I don't know. A lot of different things. I think The Office is always funny. Those kind of shows. Office, Friends, those ones. The Disney movies, anything on Disney Plus, those are always fun. But also just hanging out with friends is really fun too. Just having people I can talk to, connect with, that's always a plus. So.
Do you get along well with your roommates?
Yeah, I live with Kaylee from the team.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, it's super fun. I love her. So that's awesome.
So you're pretty good friends then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, we are.
All right, Emma, thank you so much for coming and doing an interview with us. And sorry it wasn't Ethan and you're stuck with me, but
you're the best. It's okay.
We appreciate you coming. So, thank you.
Of course.
Thanks for watching part 3 of our video with Emma Calvert, and make sure to watch part 1 and 2.